What's up, my Leo Starlights? It's Alexander Stars here. For anybody new, yes, that's my real name. I didn't just make it up for this channel. That's my real name. So we'll get things started. I'm going to do the reading a little bit different this week. It's a weekly reading, but it's going to be focused on your desires and what you want to get out of life. So, but before that, astrological update as we're doing this reading now. The sun is in Sagittarius, the moon is in Pisces, Mercury is in Sagittarius, Venus has moved into Aquarius, Mars is in Leo. I'll say a bit about that in a sec. And Jupiter's in Gemini, Saturn's in Pisces, Uranus is in Pisces, Aquarius is in Pluto, is in Aquarius, True North is in Aries, and Chiron is in Aries. So the Leo being in Mars, it depends if you're a Sun Leo, which is probably you'll be watching this. But if you're a Leo Moon, it affects you in a different way. So you could be finding challenging events happening outside of you, people in opposition, in disagreements, and this has been going on a while, and it's a bit of a struggle. Or this could just be internally, it's a bit of a mess, it's a bit convoluted, a bit like you don't know what to do, you feel a bit lost. That's Marsian energy on the Leo. Okay, but we'll get started underway. As I said, it's just going to be more concentrated on your desires. So the first question that I'll be asking is, what energy can help you connect to your desire? So I'll be doing that first. If I had a knock on the door then. One more shuffle here, we'll get underway. Okay, so what energy can help you overcome and get to your desire is focus. Okay, so really successful people, I've noticed this about tarot readers, the successful people online, they have an amazing ability to stop, focus, and connect with the audience that they're speaking to, whoever they are. So this is not daydreaming, this is being very present in the moment. I gave advice in another reading about taking your shoes and socks off and walking on sand or grass if you have a woodland area, or mud even, but to ground yourself. So this is an energy that can help you connect with your desire this week, is focusing in and grounding. What action can you take to manifest your desire? So this is the Tower, and it's not in reverse. So you need to, this week it's built up where you need to roar, you need to let out, you need an outlet now, or it's gonna destroy you innerly. You're gonna make yourself sick if you don't speak what you mean. Set boundaries. This could be you having a mental breakdown, which mental breakdowns aren't always bad because you can still learn a lot from them. So I don't feel particularly worried telling you that could happen this week. It could all break down and you might just need a rest. But yeah, this is a pretty strong energy, the Tower, when it comes into any reading. So this week it's going to be very challenging for you. But the Star normally comes after the Tower, so you should be okay. But just it's going to feel a bit shit for this week, okay? And this could be from not focusing. There's someone undercuts you or overtakes you, or because you took your eye off the ball for a minute. So how would it feel if the same thing started looking now like it wouldn't really change if it really didn't? And you can focus on the good sides and not the bad sides. You can focus on the positive, and you can stay positive, and you can be positive, but it might just take a lot of a lot of work to do that. How do I align with this desire in order to prepare? That's a good question. Yeah, it's just have perspective on the world. This is like first world problems, third world problems, that sort of, I know it's a cliche and people say it, but a gratitude list will do you service this week, definitely. not looking at the parallels of your life, but noticing the oneness in well, at every moment if you can. Like this is a good week to meditate, to get in your own head, and then you can dismantle stuff before you get dismantled mentally and have a breakdown. So there is opportunity to change your perspective and to learn. It's not all doom and gloom. You have some hope of, well, if I look at a couple of directions, I can see a bit better rather than just the one. Okay, and putting all your energy, because it's a one card, into that one, but putting your energy into, diverse. Even if it's just getting advice from people, like keeping it diverse. You know what I mean? So how can you be more receptive in order to prepare? I think I answered that question. Anyway, but how do you align with what's going on? It's justice. So seeing that this is some karmic thing going on. This is action and reaction, the butterfly effect. You see, she's looking to the left. So I associate that with looking to past rather than like future action. Like you're thinking about what in the future might not be very good. That's not what you're thinking. You're fixated on something that's happened in the past, or what's happening now is connected to something that's happened in the past. So keep your chin up and roll with the punches, as they say. But that's the second major arcana card. So it's a week for you, definitely. How can you be more open and receptive to receiving what you actually desire? We have this. So it's the Five of Swords. It's the same thing. Don't look back. Let what's happened in the past, those memories, turn them into smoke. Like think about them and then turn it into smoke and let it drift out of your head in a meditation. I'm not going to make an audio for that meditation or anything like that. I believe in your intelligence to do that for yourself. But that would be a really good meditation to do. Like have the memory, turn it into smoke visually, and then let it leave your brain. So why should you trust that your desire, which I think from all of what I'm getting here, is freedom. It's freedom to do what you want to do. You're feeling restricted, and like it's too late now, and you feel like that. But how different would it be if the same thing started looking now like nothing else really changed? If it really did, and you could just be open to the idea that you can get out of a prison that you've created for yourself and move on into abundance and openness and be your natural, generous Leo self. Okay, that's the last thing that I'm going to say. So I wish you well this week. And that, it could be a really difficult week, but it could be a real steep learning curve week where you learn a massive lesson. If you would like a personal reading with me, then it's always my email in the description below. We can sort that out. But as always, take care of yourself, Leos.